Well, it's been 10 years since I last did a video, so a little bit rusty, as you might say. Bought this HW100 second hand. It's only doing 10 foot-pounds with an 8.4 pallet, 8.4 grains, and it's doing just under 10 with a Bisley Magnum. So this is for entertainment purposes. This is, you shouldn't do this with yours. So here we go. I need to take the scope off, the cylinder off, take it out of the stock. So I'm going to do that and I'll come back. Right, we'll strip down just to the action. So I'll show you what I need to do. I need to take this end off. This might be useful for gunsmiths who still totally strip them down. But I've found this way works absolutely fine. Take the trigger unit off. Skip forward if you're a bit bored. I haven't seen anybody doing the anti-tamper removal like this, so maybe it'll help somebody. If you're a gunsmith, you shouldn't do it on your own gun. So I just need to take out this little plate which does the indexing. Then what you can do now is push that right out. That's as much as you need to strip it down. So the next bit I need to do to alter my own, like I say, don't do it yourself. It's done by a gunsmith. So it's lacking off the grub screw half a turn. You need a M8 bolt, which is slightly filed down, so as it just goes inside like that, and it grips. And you can use this as your adjusting key when you're setting it up with the chronograph. I want to set mine about 11.2, 11.5. Doesn't need to be really high. So next step is heat up the hammer as quickly as you can, so as not to get too much heat transferring into the block. First it will go blue, then it will go brown. Point the flame away from the action, so you want as little heat going back that way as possible. There we go. I don't know if you can see, but it's turning brown. That's as much as you need to do. You can see the thread lock smoking. So now all you need to do is wind it out like this. Give it a clean on the threads. And I'm going to put some light oil just on the threads. There's very little heat gone into this. Can just feel it's slightly warm. You have to excuse my breathing. I'm literally 6 inches away from the phone. So you don't want to screw it in too far, obviously. Just screw it almost flush. Just leave it sticking out a little bit. That's what I'm doing anyway. And then it's simple as that. Put it back together and adjust it. In goes up, out reduces the power. Once you've done that, you just need to nip this back up. There we go. Only nip it up because it is a very small grub screw, like that. Then that will stop it from moving once you've set it. So, time to put it back together. Well, it's as simple as that. A lot less work, and it works perfectly. You just need to put that little plate back on there, which does the indexing off the bottom of the hammer. Put the trigger back on. Leave that off, actually, leave that plate off, because that's where I'm going to adjust mine and get it to about 11. 11.2 would be nice. Anyway, I'm sure this is quite boring, but yeah, this is the first video done in over 10 years. I hope it helps gunsmiths, might give them an easier time. But, yeah, all I've got to do now is put it back together, use my M8 bolt, which I've put a small taper on with a file, or we can do it with a grinder. It's locked at the minute because the grub screw is tight. Just slacken the grub screw off. There we go. Don't know if you can see it. I'll close that. There, that's the inside. Turning. That's how to do it. Now it's chronograph time. Right, we're all back together. Done some chronograph runs. That works out at 10.4 with the Monster, JSB Monster, and with the Diablo 8.4, that's doing 11.3 foot-pounds. So yeah, it's all worked out really well. I did check the regulator, that's at 90 bar, which is ideal. So that's it for this video.